Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. Well, in this episode we will go out and try to hunt a little bit because, well, to finish the power shaft we will need a lot of animal fat and we are really running short on those. And while we are out in the wilds, I will finally remember to bring some axes with us so we can start taking some cuttings from fruit trees, and as you can see we will plant them and, well, fingers crossed that at least some of them will manage to stay alive. Other than that, it is going to be a bit of a housekeeping episode. We will do lots of different stuff. For example, we will fertilize the garden a little bit more. We will also bake a pie because I have finally realized what the error was in my previous attempts and things like that. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alright then, let's get started. Before we do anything in this episode, I would like to take care of our hunger because, well, we are a little bit hungry. Thank you. And this one. Great. Okay. Well, I think it is pretty safe to say that now we are pretty much well into the spring. First things first. Ooh, these will go bad fairly soon now. It's not a big problem. Well, basically, we can just make some rot out of them. You know what? Yeah, let's not worry about this. These will go bad. We'll have some extra rot. That's great. What about these guys? Yeah, they will still keep for a very long time. Very good. What about here? Oh, right. Most of this stuff don't belong in there. 2 days. You know what? I will let this bushmeat rot. We can have, well, some rot. That's going to be great. And yeah, that's it. Okay. And this is 5 portions. Okay. Well, we didn't end up eating any of this, but that's fine. They will keep for a very long time, so we don't really need to rush into eating these. They are very good in a pinch. Okay. Well, I was a little bit reluctant to say goodbye in the last episode because I wanted to quickly make these 6 more wooden axles. Tell you what, let's go ahead and place them down. Also, yeah, I think what I would like to do is, we have the materials. I would like to create a oak door and place it down on the back of the windmill. So basically what I had in mind is we place the ladders like this and we can have this door right here. Yeah, we will have 2 extra oak planks, but that's fine. There we go. I think it actually looks functional. It does look like something that would actually belong there, I think. So even if once we are finished, I think I will keep this around. Anyways, this axle will definitely belong here. Then we will have a gear and on the back of it, and this one will go all the way down. Okay, I will go as far as we can, and then I will do the rest from the bottom. There we go. Okay, and obviously on the front we will put that rotor once we are finished, or so once we are ready. Okay, I wonder, can I reach the bottom of the axle from here? Also, I don't want to risk breaking these beams, so I will do this instead. So can I reach it? Oh yes, I can. Perfect. That's fine. Good. Okay, let's put this back. And yeah, we can do this quite easily. Alright then. Well, this one will move here at some point. Then the gears and rotor will move as well. Yeah, but we still need a lot of fat for this. And unfortunately, our pigs are not quite ready for that yet. For the time being, I will put away the tools that we don't need, and I think we will go out and do a bit of hunting. I vaguely remember seeing some deers in that direction, so I think that is exactly where we will go today. Anyways, most of this stuff can go on the ground. Ooh, and we have plenty of support beams here, but oh well. Yeah, I will make a couple of extra poultices just in case. There we go. In fact, let's just make as much as we can. Good. What else? Yeah, that's fine. Let's take a look at the leather. These ones are finished. Okay, I will scrape them real quick. And I suppose they can start soaking, right? So this one is empty. This one, oh no, wait, this one comes out. We can take this one out. And this one out. That's good. And we can start soaking these. We have enough tannin. That's fine. So seal and seal. These ones will be ready in a day. Yeah, that's fine. In the meantime, yeah, this can go, I don't know, in here, I suppose. Yeah. Also, we have this copper spearhead, might as well turn it into a spear. If we are hunting, this might come in handy. What else? I think that's about it. Right. Okay, it is 7 o'clock. It's a bit late to go out hunting now. Okay, before we go to bed, let me quickly finish something. I have been meaning to put some rammed earth under the stairs. So let's take care of that. For that one, we will need the chisel and the hammer. So we need to chisel this one and put... okay, we need to dig this out so we can see from the bottom. And there we go. It looks better already. Okay, then the tools can go back on the tool racks. That's fine. The rammed earth can go back in here. And I think that's it. Okay, we can go to bed. And good morning. I just remembered, before we actually go out, let's pick up the axe. I want to get some cuttings from fruit trees if we can. Also, it is -3. I didn't pay attention to the temperatures. If we don't dip below -5, I think we can start planting everything at this point. But for that one, we need to pay attention to the temperature. Also, yeah, I have been meaning to clean up the area a little bit, so let's do it right now. Is that... Ooh, that's a sea star. Also, I've been meaning to start collecting some curiosities, for example, sea stars and seashells and things like that. So yeah, I suppose we can get started on that as well. let's start and do a little bit of hunting if we can. Obviously, I would prefer to hunt down some prey animals because they should have plenty of fat, but I will not say no to some wolves or maybe raccoons might have fat as well. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, that deer can swim a lot faster than I expected. Wow. We hit him 3 times with the the copper spear, and it did not die. That is one sturdy deer, to say the least. Oh well. Cannot be helped. Although, can I see it anywhere? It dove down into the water, so I have no idea where it is. Yeah, it's gone. Oh well, you know what? I do remember seeing that extra pig this way around, so tell you what, I think we can hunt that one down. And before we do so, let me just take a look at the ones we have captured. Is she pregnant yet? Fingers crossed. So the sow is still ready to mate. Oh well, let's just hunt down the one that's left and let's get some meat, some fat. Also, yeah, let's start harvesting. This one is a mature pear tree. I don't want to disturb mature trees too much. I think I would take, 2 cuttings from this. We still have 4 branches, so that's going to be quite enough fruit coming out of this one, I think. I think the young ones I am more than happy to completely cut down. And I think that is the pig, right? I think so. That also no, that's an oak, maple tree. So this one is a pear tree. It doesn't say it's mature, so I think this is a young one. I think I will cut this one down completely. Okay, so we have 5 pear tree cuttings. The thing about these trees is that we have, I believe, a 40% chance to plant them successfully. So I suppose we might get 2 or 3 trees out of this. And obviously it will take a very, very long time until we can actually start harvesting pears from them, but well, we have to start somewhere. Anyways, where is that last pig? Oh, wait. High fertility soil. How come? I know it's from the automatic... Ooh, okay, that's a bear. Wow. That was very, very close. Okay, I will give this guy a wide berth. So I know that waypoint is from the automatic waypoint mod, but I don't remember. Where is it? There you are. Okay, I think we can start making terrapreta from this. Wow. Oh right, maybe I was harvesting cattails. That makes sense. Okay, so we have high fertility soil. I will come back with the shovel. For now, I will harvest these guys. A red apple tree, yes please. And another pear tree, but it was mature, but oh well. Anyways, the bear. The problem with the bear is that it can climb. And even if I build myself, let me see, maybe we can, okay, I will go around it, come back with a shovel, and maybe we can dig a pit. That might work. Although I don't know if they can only climb trees or if they can climb out of pits as well. I guess we will see. Okay, first things first, let's bring the shovel out. Also, yes, I will eat. I know. How are you? Ready to mate, fine. So first things first, let's eat. Then I will heal up. Messing with the bears is a little bit dangerous, to say the least. Then we need a shovel. And so, as I've said, I will dig a small pit. So maybe we can lure the bear into it. And then I will... Maybe we get lucky, I don't know. But I expect it to be able to climb out. Because, well, bears are known climbers. So, where are you? Should be somewhere around here. Oh, there you are. Okay, then. On the other side, I will dig my pit here. Okay then, wish me luck. Right, I keep forgetting how this works now. Okay, here she comes, or he, or whatever. And let's take a look. Okay, she's in. And cannot climb out. Great. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of them. And done. Well, sorry Baloo, but I need the fat. Okay, it was low weight, no surprises there, we are just at the start of spring. So let's take a single piece of fat, but at least we got 3 large hides out of it. Okay, let's harvest the bones and let's put the soil back. Okay, so still no sign of the other sow. I suspect that the bear might have killed it. Not great. Okay, so anyways, let's take a look at that high fertility soil. Also, I think at this point we can get rid of these because we have used up these trees, that's fine. So let's see how many high fertility soil we will get out of this. $22, that's not too bad. Okay. Which means that yes, we can get rid of this waypoint as well. Also, that's a pink apple tree. Yeah, that's a different kind of tree, so might as well go ahead and take a look. And I will try to keep an eye out for curiosities on the sand. And obviously I will keep an eye out for the boar as well. Ooh, and yes, we do have chickens in the area. I just heard them clucking. Obviously it's a little bit too late now, but oh well. Anyways, that's a pink apple tree. It doesn't say if it's mature, so yeah, I think it's pretty safe to cut it down. Okay, so that is... wait, 3. Firewood? Really? Okay, if you say so. Anyways, oh, we have a cave here. No, I am not going down there. That was a bowthorn. Okay, so we can delete this one now. We might get 1 tree out of this. 2 if we are lucky. Wait, is that... oh, that's a chicken. You know what? We need the feathers anyway, so might as well. Ah, there we go, okay. 14 feathers, that's not too bad. That would be 14 extra arrows. Okay, let's keep looking. Ooh, another one of these mushroom caves. I think it's a little bit too steep. No, wait, I think we can get out. Let's see. Wait, is that light down there? No, not really. It's fine. Don't go too deep, that's just a drifter, that's fine. Let's just take what's going on this way. Now that we have some armor, it's a little bit safer to do this. Ooh, nice borax. Well, we are okay on borax at the moment, but I will still mark it down. Thank you. Although, maybe we should mark down the cave entrance location instead, but you know what, it's fine. Thank you. Flex is always welcome. And that's a dead end. Okay, so the only interesting thing about this cave is the borax. It's not too bad, but oh well. Could have been better. Okay, so which one is the way out? It's not this way, right? Yeah, this is the way to the borax. Yeah, I don't want to go that steep down. That way is a little bit too hit and miss if we can get out. Oh, that's the way out, okay. Unfortunately, these glowing mushrooms are... we cannot pick them up, so... if we want to admire them, we will have to do so here, right? Yeah, they are not pick-upable. Okay, I think, yeah, 8 o'clock. It is very, very dark now. I think we can go home. Also, what is this? Borax, yes, that's fine. We still have this borax here and this here. So yeah, we are not hurting for borax at least. Unfortunately, we could not find that third boar, even though that was the whole reason we came out this way. But we still managed to find at least a bear. We hunted it down and we got some cuttings from fruit trees. Okay, so before we go to bed, I think I will plant these trees. So there, and let me just take a look at the high fertility soil. So obviously we will use this to make terra preta. And we only need a single one. That's great. So we need bone meal, compost, and powdered charcoal. I believe right now we can do this 2 times because we had 2 successful composting. So we can have 4 terra preta if we wanted to. I think we might want to. Okay, let me just take a look at the pigs. Let me guess. Yeah, ready to mate, obviously. Okay, so I do believe I did say that I might want to have the fruit trees here, right in between the greenhouse and the garden. How wide is this place, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was kind of hoping for an uneven number. Okay, then I suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose we can plant the trees in this row. Now, as I said, it's going to be a little bit of a roll of the die to see if we are actually successful with this, because I do believe we have a 40% chance of successfully planting these trees. And it will take a bit of time until we can be sure that we are successful. So we have 9 pear, 2 red apple, and 3 pink apple, and that's it. Okay then. Before we do so, let me quickly take care of the meats because I don't want them to go bad. And we have a bowthorn upstairs. And it fell out. That's fine. Maybe we should have a lantern up here as well. There you are. Can I push it out? No, I cannot. Ooh, this might make it a bit hard to harvest. Yeah, as expected, it's not really cooperating. There we go. This might make it a bit easier. Let's just push it out of the bushes. Okay, there we go. Nothing inside. I am going to bed. And good morning. Yes, I know. I really should have eaten before I went to bed. There we go. Let's eat one more time. Yeah, you know what? Tell you what. I will not put food on the table now. On food on the fire now. What I will do is, first things first, I will plant these cuttings. Well, as I said, 40% chance, so fingers crossed. I think I will leave... how much spacing do we need to have? Okay, a nice little row of fruit trees. Great, and we still have 8 cuttings left. These ones, I think... Obviously, some of them can go in the garden. So might as well take care of that. Great. By the way, I have been meaning to check, and yeah, the bees are still not willing to come out. I am not surprised because I do believe they need, I think, 3 consecutive days of high enough temperatures, and it is still freezing right now. So yeah, I think they still need a bit of time until they are willing to come out. Anyways, yeah, let's just plant them here. So 1, 2, 3. We can have this one here and one more. And I think, yeah, 3 fruit trees in here is going to be enough. You know what? Maybe one more. 1, 2, 3, and here. Good. Okay, these 4. I am not sure if they will remain viable indefinitely if we are not planting them. You know what? We can plant them here as well. That's fine. Okay. Obviously, not all of these will manage, but I guess we'll see. As you can see, it has 40% survival chance. Oh well, I guess we'll see. Oh, right, and I didn't put away the meat, but I've been meaning to. If they rot, it's not the end of the world, it's fine. There we go. Okay. Let me just put this bear pelt in here. I don't want it to rot. That's good. And these are finished. Okay. We have 4 extra pieces of leather and 10. Wow. Not too bad. And you know what? Yeah. Let's start soaking the next batch of strong tannin. You know, I kind of wish that we could put in 10 pieces of logs instead of 5, so we could knock it out in one go, but unfortunately we have to do this in two stages. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. So let's seal. In one day it will be weak tannin, and then we can start making it into strong. Okay, what's next? Let's take a look at the crops. Lovely. Yeah, and maybe we should start putting some extra fertilizer in here. Yeah, I think that would make sense. So I think we have established that one side of the greenhouse is 64 tiles. So we need 128 pieces of saltpeter to fertilize everything one more time, and we don't have enough. Okay, well, that's fine. If we really wanted to, we could go down into the mines once again. Also, yeah, let's just put away some of the stuff. For example, the sea curiosities, the flax, no wait, this one can go in the old smithy. Yeah, that's it for now. Okay, so as I said, we could go down and pick up some more saltpeter. It should be relatively safe, because we have the shaft going down into the iron mine, and we do have saltpeter relatively close by. Anyways, let me put away the... No, wait, I did pick this one up. Okay. Where did I put the rest of the... There you are. They can be combined. Also, I really need to sort this place out because it's a complete mess. This one can go... You know what? No, fine. Okay, I will put as much fertilizer as we can. Or... You know what? No. Let's do it properly. Let's have 2 full stacks so we can, well, do it properly. We already have the shovel, so this should be fairly easy. Do we have saltpeter on this level? If we do, that would be amazing. So this is a dead end. If we have saltpeter here, that would be a huge help. That's quartz, that's not much help. There we go. It's not a lot, but it's going to be enough. At least I think so. Or at least I hope so. There we go, 64. Great. Okay. Let's make sure we pick up everything. Once again, it's so hard to see saltpeter on this type of stone, but there we go. And we have 5 extra, that's fine. Okay, so we can go back up and... Ooh, okay. We need to be very, very careful here. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Okay, I am willing to sacrifice these maple logs. But we really need to be very, very careful here. Oh, jeez. We don't want to fall down that way. Okay, well, thankfully that was easier than I expected. There we go, and we can fertilize the greenhouse one more time. And I think it's going to be necessary. Before we do so, let me just take a look at the chickens. Oh, nice. 3 eggs and 3 eggs in here, so 1 base for these 3. And okay, they will start sitting on it in a second. Anyways, let me fertilize the greenhouse one more time. Okay, I accidentally clicked one time, so we had to use one of these extras, but it's fine. Okay then, this one can go in that box. And speaking of fertilizer, I suppose we can take a look at this high fertility soil. So I believe we need the compost, which is in here somewhere. There you are. Then we need bone meal, that's for sure, and we need charcoal. You know what, speaking of the charcoal, might as well dig up what we have fired previously. Oh geez. That looks not too great. Yeah, I think we lost 50% on most of these. Oh well, it cannot be hard. Right, the last time it was around 200. Now we are barely... Yeah, I don't think we didn't even reach 150. Not great. Oh well, it was a lot of superfluous wood anyways, so it's not the end of the world. Anyways, this one can go in here. And right, we need to grind these up. So how many we need exactly? For 2 of these we need... Right, okay. 16 bone meal and 16 powder charcoal. Okay. I don't think we might not need... You know what, no. Let's just take out 16 and that should be okay. Okay, so where did I put the... There you are, the quern. Okay, I will do this manually, it's fine. Okay, so we have the raw ingredients we need for terra preta. Right. Let's just make it. So let's have the recipe out. There we go. So we need the high fertility soil in the middle, then the charcoal on the side, the bone meal top and bottom, and the compost on the corners. There we go. And that is going to be 4 pieces of terra preta. That's great. Okay, that is going to be huge. You know what? We do have unplanted tiles, although, yeah, they are already fertilized. Okay, I will keep this on the back burner. Basically, once those tiles are completely exhausted, I will plant this. But until then, there is simply no reason to do so. Okay, then what can we throw out of here? Let me just see. Okay, tell you what. We are a little bit over time at this point, but I do suspect that we will have a bit of a time lapses in this one. So before we say goodbye, I think I will make 1 set of nails and strips, because I would like to have a couple of extra storage chests at this point. Also, I would like to turn this one into an axle. So there we go. I believe that is a chisel and hammer, so those are in the new smithy. Right, okay. So first things first. Make the axle. Thank you. Then we can put down these tools. Might as well put this into the power shaft tunnel. There we go. So, I want to see where the end of this one is. There we go. There. Good. Obviously we need a lot more, so you know what, might as well count how many we need exactly. So this one needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? It's not a lot. Only maybe 2, maybe 3 pieces of fat. That's actually pretty great. Okay, anyways, this one can go there. Yeah, might as well eat this. Thank you. Good. Okay. Let's take a look at these guys. Yeah, still one day. Let's take a look at the pigs. Oh, we had 2 extra charcoal out here, that's fine. So the pigs are ready to mate. Yeah, I think they do need to have more food. But until we have the first harvest, unfortunately, that is not going to happen. Okay, fine. Let's just make... Well, charcoal goes in there. Let's just make that... Oh, no, wait. Before we do this, we need to make some copper. Right. You know what? Let's make all 6. That's fine. So that's going to be 120. So let's take out a full stack, put back 8. Yes, I am using copper for this because that is the cheapest material we can use for this. I will take out the gold and let's just do this. 600 units of copper, yeah. And for the time being, I will put this right. What can we take out of here? This one can go back in the house, so there we go. Right. Let's get this started. So, as usual, 2 pieces of peat, and then I think 3 charcoal will be enough for this. I think so. You know what? Especially if we use 3 peat for this. There we go. Then it's going to be enough for sure. Oh, right. And I've been meaning to make a table as well. So tell you what, we have plenty of oak. I will pick up, I believe we need 7 boards for this, right? Yes. Okay, so we have a wooden table. And then this one, yeah, we can put in the charcoal. That's fine. I will preemptively pick up the tongs and let me put this table down into the cellar. Yeah, exactly here. Perfect. And let me grind up. Wait, didn't we have spelt grain? That's rye. You know what? Rye should do as well. Now, I do believe I did say that I did try to make pies out of rye dough. But you know what? Let's try once again. I am not all that hopeful, but who knows? Maybe I messed something up, I don't know. Okay, so 4 pieces of rye flour. And this one is well on its way, great. Next, we need some water. And we have rye dough. Okay, The rest of the water can go back in there, that's fine. And let's give it a try. As I said, I did give it a try previously, but you know what? Might as well give it one more try. So, it did say that all we need to do is put the dough on the table. But it is not doing it. I am right-clicking and nothing happens. Shift, Control, doesn't matter, so... Oh, wait, I know. I am dumb. It is being blocked by the shelf. Okay, now at least I know why it didn't work previously. If I put it here, it should work. Or here as well. Let's take a look. There we go. Okay. Now I know why it didn't work previously. Okay, so we have a empty pie crust. Let's just go ahead. How many we need exactly in one layer? I believe only 2 or 4. I'm not sure. Oh, only 2. Okay. Let's mix things up a little bit. Obviously, this is going to be a veggie pie now. So we can have some... Ah, okay. We cannot have mushroom in pies. That's a bit of a shame, but oh well. So let's have some carrots, some onions, and let's top it up with some more turnips. And I believe 4 layers is what the most we can do, right? Yeah. Okay. Put the top on. And let's make it a little bit nicer. Yeah, this one. And I think 4 firewood should be... You know what? Let's play it safe. 5 firewood. Let's start heating this up. Okay. And the copper should be good at this point. Also, I really should be saying goodbye now because we are way over time. It is good. So, tongs in the offhand, let's pick this up and let's pour them out. Now imagine if we had ray trace lighting in this game and these were actually emitting light. That would look amazing. Oh well. And we have 6 ingots cooling. Good. Okay, the tongs can go back. Also, the vegetables can go back in the vessels as well. Good, and this one is hot. Let's put this guy in. And you know what? I don't think I will wait for this to finish. I'm going to say goodbye now because we are way over time. So, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.